Alright, it works. I had to reconnect my script. Hello! How you guys doing? Almost not hearable. Was it just that track, or do I need to turn it all up? Oh. Yeah, there are some tracks that are your headset. Jojo. Welcome. How you guys doing? Yeah, so today hopefully I can unbreak what I broke yesterday. 2 days ago. Hopefully. Yeah, so that's hopefully we're gonna get done today. I'm gonna start though by reorganizing a bunch of the transition code though, and adding comments that don't exist. So to start anyway, I'll you know, warm up with that. I'm hungry, but that's something to fix soon. All right. I admittedly did not really eat anything of substance before stream, so I'll be eating some of these here in a bit probably, but yeah, I'll leave that for later. Scrolling in my head, my computer, my dial, scrolly thin thing. You all right? You feeling right? You feeling right, Jojo? thingy, a scrolly thingy in your head. Headset. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. All right. All right. So this is the file for all the transitions from the title screen to the game itself. Now the other day I was getting lost in this file, scrolling up and down and like a madman, and forgetting what a few things actually did. Because I, as you can tell, neglected to put comments in a lot of the places, and kind of just threw things at the screen as it happened. Yeah, I want to fix that. So we're gonna try fixing that first. Is by grouping the frame handlers with their NMI handlers, having those two things next to each other in code. The drunkenness goes back in time, so I'm sober I can't talk and type. Is that how it works, really? Oh. Alright. So let's find NMI clear 00. Where are you? Right there. Grab you and put you way at the top. Frame clear 00. What does this actually do? Clear sprites. And just sprites and palettes too. No, why is it writing palettes if there's nothing to be written to the palettes? Am I doing good? Found the until statements are not in our code, so I don't have to. Oh, nice. When I can just not add a feature in. Yeah. It's one of those, oh, I was worrying about this thing, but it turns out I don't have to worry about it at all, because no one uses it and no one knows what it does, so they didn't use it. I don't actually like change the sprite, the palette stuff, do I? Clear sprites and wait, title what? Why am I ordering that with 2? What does that do? Also, apparently in QBasic, false is 0 and true is -1, but our compiler is false is 0 and true is 1. Yeah, I think Bridgewater mentioned that there's like a reason for that to do with math or something. Yeah. Portability hacks. I wouldn't be surprised. What was it? All right. Got the reference. I don't remember what those 2 bits are for the control off the top of my head. I should probably know this by now, but I just don't. Registers, freaking controls that one. Name table address. All right. Snap to the second name table and start scrolling down. set scroll to the second name table to start name table. Scrolling starts there and wraps around to the first name table. I know this isn't exactly at 80, but whatever. It's fine. I was thinking maybe some of the computers return to 1 or something, so they say the other number. Fourth is an interesting entry where the true value. If it's 1, you can multiply by it, which is slow, or bit shift it a bit, or bit shift it a bit. If it's -1, you can AND with it. All right. Worst case is 0 is false and anything else is true. Doesn't like PHP do that? I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've touched PHP. Yeah, frame 00. Right, NMI 00. Right, sprites and palettes. Hang on. Okay, where is this called from? Title... No, just title, actually. Total game channels. Increment game state changed. Wait, no. That's easy. Oh, it just jumps there. So, hang on, I don't... Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't actually clear those yet, does it? Because here's where the palettes are loaded. Palettes are loaded like the second frame. An outcome scenarios the language will use 0 for false and produce some kind of other value for true, but will accept any non-zero value as true. Got it. Yeah, that actually makes sense. So I was originally doing this to like fade the title, but I said screw it, we're not going to do that. I'm just going to clear it. Let's define true equals -100. But why? But why though? Yeah, I'm not even like clearing. I'm scrolling. Oops. Little trends. I'm scrolling. Okay, that is the second frame. Increment scroll, decrement that, load up the palettes. Load up some palettes. What's temp address used for again? See, I don't even know like what temp address is used for. And my meta attribute. See, this is why I'm grabbing this stuff and reorganizing a little bit. Wait, frame in there. Frame 01. Start. Scrolling down to the playfield. But in fact, wait a minute. This one is doing a wait frame. The others are going to draw done. Yeah, and draw done does some stuff. What does draw done do? Draw done. Come on, where are you? Increments the scroll, checks the scroll against something. That's what actually does the end, really. Alright, well, we're just gonna remove that from there. We're gonna move this to the bottom. And we're not jumping to wait frame, instead we are jumping to T-trans draw done. But I think I want to rename that to frame done. Oh. No, I don't, and I've been busy, so I haven't been able to really come up with anything. So we're gonna replace T-trans draw done with T-trans frame done globally. 11 substitutions. There we go. So this actually doesn't do any of the start scrolling or anything like that. This instead, because that's the one up above. This one, load PG palettes 1 and 2 palette IDs 1 and 2. Load sprite palette 0, ID 0. But make it this. Oh yeah, so that whole like choosing 480p thing or choosing the stream quality, that's because I'm affiliate and not a partner. So partners get guaranteed. Let me say real quick, get guaranteed. I can't make them animated, by the way, JoJo. Yeah, affiliates don't get guaranteed encoding options. Only partners do. So I wish I could like send more than one stream to Twitch. For instance, like I wish I could have a dedicated machine to just encode like a 1080p 60 frame encode, a 720 60, 720 30, and a 4, you know, all the different, you know, a bunch of different resolutions or whatever. But I can't. Like there's no like endpoint for it. I don't think. Where's my Discord? I don't know. Well, I mean, I do have the that animated one, but that's BTTV. Doulahan, how you doing? Doulahan, Han or Han? Which is it? Welcome. How you doing? I'm working on well, remembering what I did for certain parts of code and cleaning a little bit of it up so I can unbreak some things. Either works. All right, fair enough. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. I guess the way they view it is like the big streamers get, you know, bring them more money. So they, you know, use more resources on the bigger streamers. And if you're a partner, that like means you're bigger or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't particularly like it, but you know, what can I do about it? Like I said, I'd be satisfied if it was just if they allowed me to stream multiple streams to them, like at once. The other team was big boys. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. Meta editor. Why is it meta editor? Why did I call it that? JSR, just right meta row. 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 Oh, okay. A row of tiles, which is what, 64 tiles? Smurfing, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, your color, your name's the same color as Bridgewater. So I got you two confused there for a second. I wasn't reading anything. But yeah, so hacking's going along. Admittedly, I'm not as far as I would like to be with the study box. I'm slowly getting there, slowly. This one I've broken things, so I'm taking a quick step back to reorganize one of my files here and comment things and you know, so I still vaguely remember what a lot of this stuff does. So I want to make notes before I completely forget. Always blue. These aren't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Chat's weird. Quite satisfied with it. Yeah, you've made a lot of progress on that so far. A lot more and faster than I've been able to do. That's for sure. 2 tile rows. But so I'm still waiting for the power supply to come in, and then probably tomorrow I'll just order a bunch of cassette tapes, so I can, you know, start recording things to cassette and trying that out. Well, actually, I won't be able to try it out yet because I still don't have the freaking power supplies. Yeah, I still haven't powered up my Famicom because, you know, power supplies. What is this? What is network speed check? What are you doing with that? Oh, theme. Voxel Flux, nice, not bad. Where was I? Alright, so this one is right address for first row, or start strat is in temp router. Okay, it's purple. Of course it's purple. First tile row. Halter between left and between tiles 0, 0 and 0, 1 of the meta tile. Speed typing strats? Exactly. Speed dataing. Almost everything's purple, apparently. Speed typoing strats. Yeah, that's it right there. Why do I... Oh, that's still in the loop. Okay, well, this is going to be... Yeah, okay, hang on. Second tile row between 2 tiles 0, 2 and 0, 3. Tile. So this is row A. And this one is going to be row B. Loop. There we go. So much of my hue lights, bro. One room looks the same. The white walls in the house. Oh, I see you can project different colors onto the walls. Tile 02 and tile 03. Tile 000 and 01. I didn't do that twice. Alright. And again. And again. I can definitely do rave mode. Okay, so that right there. I'm gonna add a wheel. Alright, I'll keep the name the same for this guy for now. Oh, wait. Oh, that's okay. Get address for second meta tile row. Get PPU address for second meta tile row. By adding what's that, 64? 64. For overflow. Now. The actual data. So this one is the above ground and status bar. Okay, so draw 2 meta tile rows as well as the attributes for name for the first name table. Try to again to get Vim to work with Python at work. For text editing stuff like ASM works nice, but for IDE stuff I prefer better things. Vim is almost there, but not enough. Yeah, it all really depends on what you're doing specifically in Vim and what you expect from it and whatnot. Reminds me of the good old Borderlands C++ compiler. 3D Code Warrior, how you doing? Welcome. From the new millennium. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Word is banned from this chat. I mean, PTSD from yesterday's work. Sorry. I didn't ban it though, so he's pulling your leg on that one. Oh no, this isn't frame. This is I01. Load or load start address for first meta tile row, which is this guy here. Used in was used in. There. Borderland. Too bad that doesn't work. Oh, and this is the tile to write. With. Right, because it writes two, sky rows, or sky rows. Twitch was having, a little bit of trouble earlier today. So it might still be having trouble. I don't know if it is or not. I hope it's not, because I don't want Shane to die, you know? Title trans out of my end. Fine, alright. Frame done. And my T-Sprite 0. Sprite 0? Oh, that one's needed because it's not, is still on screen and it's needed. Probably in the same region. Yeah. It's quite possible. So this is selects name table, selects the third name table. 02. Yeah, this isn't written, this it should be. Probably. Wait a minute. Don't I? Do frame pointer. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So I thought I removed the, one, depth of pointers, and I did. This is still something a little different there, though. Because this will jump essentially right to this guy here. Before waiting for an NMI to happen. SSDs are nice, yeah. 60 seconds from hitting restart to get back to stream. Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright. Then next, we've got... What do we got next? Next we got frame 00B. Two. I guess I'm just waiting a frame there. I don't know. Oh, no. So this one isn't waiting a frame. It's actually drawing the ground meta row. NMI 02. You know, let's grab that and just put it there. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I mean it doesn't take very long anyway, but whatever. How big is my screen? Give me a second. 22 inches of, or no, hang on. 21 and a half of actual display. Plus some for the bezel on it. But I also have 3 of them. So there's this screen over here, there's this one, and then there's that one over there. So my screens at work are massive compared to these, but they're the same resolution. It drives me nuts. They're actually like 3 inches, I think, and they're too big for it. They're just too big. Alright, so this is prepare the ground meta tile for drawing. Yeah, I can't stand it. Like I really wish I had, honestly, smaller physical screens at work, so I wouldn't have to move my head around so much. Because there it's like, that's what it feels like. I don't like it at all. It's funny too, because I have more resolution here than I do at work, because this screen at work is a laptop screen that's like, what is the resolution of that stupid thing? Like 1366 by something. Which, I mean, I don't know why anybody makes that resolution anymore. It's a brand new laptop, and the resolution on the thing is stupid small, so it feels too cramped to do anything on it. Especially with the Windows 10 UI. Oh my goodness, I hate it. Yeah, well, I have I have it docked at work, and I've got 2 larger screens that I have it hooked up to. But it's so I can work from home easily. Yeah. I work the IT portal could let me buy a 1440 by 900 monitor. I've got a bunch of those actually. Mr. Bankster, how you doing? I don't like the Windows 10 UI at all. I just don't. I feel like it gets in my way more than it should. Yeah. It gets in the way more than it should, and there's so with finding settings in Windows 10, it's a royal pain in the butt, because some of them are in the old school control panel, while others are on that stupid settings app thing. Well, I don't use GNOME. I use KDE when I can. They're setting to classic. Oh. I know OS X. Well, I admittedly haven't really used OS X much because it's Apple, and I don't like Apple, so I don't. Yeah, this is the 3rd meta tile row. Oh yeah, the arrow crap. Oh my goodness, yeah. I forgot about that in like Vista and whatever. Oh, jeez, that stuff was terrible. So use Win 10 for 5 years, or only use JavaScript. What? with none of those nifty compilers for 5 years. I don't know. Okay, so this is draw the ground meta row. Wait, just one? Because I can draw like 2 meta rows. Why am I spanning that across 2 frames? Was there a reason for that? I don't think there was. Virtual desktops? Yeah, apparently, like that's the thing in Windows 10. It took them how many years? When Linux has had it for like decades. Oh, this does write 2 rows. So that's going to be... That is actually going to be the 4th meta tile row. Mess with the screen in the latest updates? Oh boy. Great for video gaming because it's got the support of all the video cards. So, I mean... Yeah, and Windows users usually have trouble with one. Enough trouble with one. Forget if you like just try to add another screen to it, like things freak out. And I honestly don't really trust the whole multi-virtual desktop thing. Only because I've had so many stupid little issues with multiple monitors on Windows. Not even just like virtual desktops, just straight up monitors. Like the amount of things that just break that you don't expect to break when you add another monitor to the mix or remove that monitor or something like that, like remote into it. It's astounding. Like for instance, I have to be careful where I open this stuff if I want to be able to do anything at work with this, for instance. So if I open up the PPU viewer, for instance, right, and I move that over to my other screen over there, you can't see it, but I can see it over here, right? And then I close out of everything so the program's closed. Windows will remember the location of this window off screen here, right? Even when that screen doesn't exist, it will still spawn over there. And I can't, like, reasonably move it back. And it drives me insane. It happens with, like, all kinds of programs, and yeah, drives me insane. But yeah, so it's like little things like that, and what's another one? Whenever, like, in little sidetrack rant here. So when you're selecting a screen to show a full screen thing on, like in games or whatever, right? There's the configuration thing for a lot of games that have a list of your video output devices. Cool. I've got one video card with 4 outputs on the thing, or 3 outputs used on the thing. So it lists the same video card 3 times without any resolution information on it, without any identifier on it. So I have to guess which monitor it is and see if it's right and restart the game every time. I've had Doom open up on my vertical monitor over here because I was having trouble because I didn't know which monitor was which, because it didn't tell me anything about the monitors. It just said, yep, this is an NVIDIA card. That's the one, right? So, like, it was a really weird aspect. Like, it was funny. It was funny, but, you know. So yeah, moral of the story is, Windows can't even figure out how to do more than one screen, let alone virtual desktops. I don't know if I trust the virtual desktops. That's the moral of that story. What is this? Oh yeah, with your, what is it, 4 screens you got? Nope. It's the timer. Maybe we should add a rant to that one. A rant category. Where was I? All right. This frame. Wait a minute. Why am I? I'm drawing the same thing again. B and C draw the same. No. Yes. This redraws it. This redraws one of the rows. No, I'm too lazy. I mean, you're not wrong. So I don't know why this is happening. Because yeah, middle row ground draws both of the ground rows. This is the first one with the grass on top, and this is the second one with a different pattern, right there. And then it just redraws the second one with a different pattern again. Draw middle row. Where is that one? So these two right here, like, don't need to exist, actually. That, like that. And I'm gonna get rid of that and that. I could open a whole can of worms. I mean, you know. Without access to the... No, that would actually be counterproductive if I didn't have access to the internet, especially with this, because I need to, like, look up, you know, how the NES works. Because I haven't memorized everything yet. I haven't memorized all the registers like I should have. But he needs my help. In order to program in a language I do not know. Yeah. Just save the page. So that's like a lot of pages, and a lot of them I don't know if I will need. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, so that was just duplicated, I guess. The second ground tile row. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, bludgeoning a bird. Frame status bar. Okay, where's the status bar stuff? And I might draw status bar. Okay, so are these... These are all, in here, aren't they? That'd be an interesting mod for that, though, you know? Just imagine. Maybe I'll do that for April Fools. What am I looking for here? Game clear status. Status bar. Oh no. Oh yes. Okay, so that does actually right. Right. Score label. You mean your mother? Something like that, yeah. Right, seed label, okay, so that's all writing stuff. What are we up to? Really? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 frames. Well, 4 frames. No prep. Duplicate. It's gonna look like I don't know if I can open that one on stream. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I still haven't actually watched JoJo, so. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll have to watch it later. I'll have to watch it later. Three episodes of the first season. Yeah, isn't the first season like 100 some episodes long, or 50 episodes, or something far too long? NMI 03. Status bar stuff. What is it? All right, yeah, I'll wait for after stream on that one. Teacher's draw weight. Oh, that's the wait for. No. And here is where things. Okay. I need to grab this guy. Whoops. What was it? And grab this guy. Put him over there. Oops. Start redrawing the bottom sky line. Start drawing the skyline on the third name table. Muda. This name table will become the second one when the mirroring mode is changed to vertical. Okay. Not the second. Alright, and this set up some internal values for drawing two columns of the skyline. All columns to draw. Or no. To stop before. I need to change that from one screen to something else. Draw a few columns defined from frame code earlier. 10 minutes, no distractions. You have the power. I have the power. He-Man. I don't know. I haven't actually seen that. What number is this? This is 4. Okay, I think I can get rid of this. Let's get rid of it anyway and watch things break. 3. So this is frame 04. Iced Earth? No, I haven't heard of them. Oops. This one is NMI 04. Skyline check. Okay. Oh, check if we're done drawing the skyline. What do I do? I think I hit undo there. Check if drawing the sky if the skyline is finished drawing. Frame something. Power metal. Oh, I've seen this a man. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at this later. Check this house is finished drawing. Advance the. It's not really a frame. It's more of a step. Not necessarily animation stuff either. Yeah, I'll keep it at that. Trying to kill me here. So it's one of those songs. Wait a minute. I have this in there twice. That needs to go away. Right? Yeah, because that's the frame. That's still frame. Oh, and I think these two are the exact same, aren't they? They are... and 5. Alright, so instead of that, we're just gonna do this one twice. What was this again? Wait for college over. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Time to play some Call of Duty. No. Yeah, usually when I can't focus on something, I bugger off to something else. Usually a game. So I usually get like really salty and what's it? Like Overwatch or something. I know it's unhealthy. Yes, we're doing two of those. Don't need that anymore. It's just far away. Is this used anywhere? That's not even used anywhere. Oh, I put that in there for something else, I think. Wait. Wait for Colin draw. That's probably this one here, but yeah, we'll remove that for now. Sounds too lazy to give a chance to desk on the PS4. Yeah. Yeah. Wait for Colin draw. Okay, so this is frame 06. Okay, so these aren't really frames. They're more like... frame here doesn't mean frame. Frame here means... frame handler. Number 6. I call from my desk. Quit Overwatch, pick up Go. I mean, I've got some scripts in Go. Hey, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I have no idea how to play Go. Language of the game. Yeah. Yes. How about a game of Go written in Go? How about that? Just to be extra confusing. So this frame is just going to wait until the screen is scrolled far enough to start drawing the second name tables. Third. playfield meta columns. Why play Go when you can program distributed neural network AI to play it? Yeah. Oh, don't forget blockchain. There's a small board Go game for the NES. Really? I think someone also made a game of life for the NES as well, which looks pretty interesting. I might try to do that eventually. Just to, you know, see how big of a playfield I can make before things start to like go a little laggy. Jadlers, how you doing? Foos. Never forget the blockchain. It's a mistake that must not be repeated. So okay, so wait for column draw, and then we want... Oh. Okay. So that one doesn't have an associated NMI handler with it. So instead we just jump right to the end. The end of the NMI, of all the NMI handlers, which is right here. So all that does is reset the scroll and writes the PPU control. You need blockchain for your offline NES game. It wouldn't really work though. I just wouldn't. I don't think that. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the specifics of the blockchain technology, but I don't think that would actually function on the NES. I could be wrong. But trying to set up skyline. Check for complete skyline. Onward cloud. So I just need to make a modem for the NES. Is that what you're saying? Get that that unreleased hardware that there was a dial-up modem for the bottom of the for the NES. Oh, was it for some gambling commission somewhere? Was that it? I was going to use blockchain with that. I was bored. Would be an example of cloud strife. Sure. True man of culture. Wait a minute. Status. Check for complete. Oh, okay. So this one is the way for the other end of the way for column draw. And generate buffer. The struggle is real. I'm made of yogurt. Yogurt. When you find a fellow weeb, I mean degenerate, I mean anime follower. So this one is frame 07. Uses same NMI as 05. Playfield meta column. And as column buffer, I want the NMI draw buffer. NMI 07. Draw the playfield meta column frame meta column buffer to the PP. Alright, really. Is Reddit even popular anymore? I mean, it's still like one of the most visited sites on the internet right now, isn't it? I'm trying decently hard enough to get myself away from there. It's hard, like when I don't have like anything else to burn time on, if that makes any sense. Like especially when I'm, never mind. Like, you know, keep up to date with programming stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I really need to, like, if anything, I need to be on more like programming Reddit, subreddits or whatnot. Like I am with my the account that's got the same name as this one. Yeah. So yeah, if in case you guys didn't know, I do actually like post a little thing whenever I go live on Watch People Code on that subreddit. I actually get some clicks from there, which is nice. Not very many. Might be like 2 a stream, but it's still better than nothing, you know? Right there. There's a draw buffer there. Alright, and this guy, oh, frame done. I need to... Wait a minute. Oh, frame done actually is the one that triggers, that checks for and triggers, get rid of this guy. And triggers, the other stuff. NY clear to, what is, hang on, what are these? NY clears? Not used. Okay, get rid of it. How about this guy? Not used. Getting rid of it. Where is that guy? This one. There it is. It was right here. It was right under my nose. Frame done, frame load. So frame done. Okay, so this is frame 08 plus all the others. Increment the scroll value and check for check to see if we have scrolled to the, if we have finished scrolling to the play field yet. If so, trigger loading the game. I'm on C#.NET programming games and a few others. A few? Yeah, so I've been on it for longer than I'd like to admit. So I really need to clean up their subreddits I'm on my main account. There's too many of them. Too many stupid ones, though. Yeah, I'm on. I've been on it for more than a year. Yeah, I've been on it for a few years. I don't remember how long, but it's too long. Whatever it is. I don't think so. Not for like a week or so. I don't think. Fallout fails, release your combined comments as the novel to the game. Frame 09, the last one. Initialize some variables and trigger a game state switch. Right. I think let's see. Why am I doing this again? Oh, so this number of columns to generate. This is actually broken. That's actually broken. Okay, so we don't need that one anymore. A lot of stuff in here that was just dead code. Load frame subpointer. Oh, so this changes the frames really. I think I've never seen someone using Vim without showing off overly complicated configs. They're just using it to actually work. Well, thank you, Blackie. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't like using really complicated configs because I use Vim on a lot of machines, and I'm too lazy to sync my my Vim RCs everywhere. Yeah, that and I don't get dependent on, you know, different plugins or whatnot. So, but yeah, I'm glad you find it interesting. Because yeah, also at work I use a plugin for Visual Studio that brings in my Vim bindings, and the plugins don't work for Visual Studio. So I mean, and you can use it from PowerShell. Yeah. Oh, nice, awesome. So see, some people actually do click on that. Advance to the next frame and NMI handlers. First of all, no. Nah. Called only from the NMI end, whatever it is. This one. Oh. Ah! Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Really do appreciate it.
Hackerman.
And welcome.
He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Enjoy that that one emote I've got for tier 1. That I have an extra slot on tier 1 that I need to actually fill. Hopefully this weekend I'll get to that. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. That is the wrong window. I want this window? Yeah, this window. But thank you for that. Oh, before I forget, hang on, hold up. Before I actually forget, get over here. This one here. So, not sure if you are aware, but all the subs that subbed to me during this project, I put onto a credit screen. 372 1 that goes into the ROM itself. So I'll show that real quick. Every time I need to like undo the bind for that performance profiler. Like, every time. Okay, do I have to like save my config or something extra? Or, I don't know. That was a 3, right? Oh. Apparently I can't read or type. 3. So let's reassemble that again. What do you mean nothing? Oh. Names. There we go. Didn't put it in there anyway. Didn't put it in there the first time. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You get flashy. Oh, yeah, so, let me make it a little bit bigger here. Video size 4x. So these are everyone that's subbed to me at one point or another during this project. So if your sub runs out, I don't remove you from this list until the next project. So tier 1s get just a plain white name. Tier 2s get a purple flashing name that actually comes up here in a second, or not in a little while. Come on, over there. There's one of them. It's coming up in a second. And tier 3 get like a rainbow kind of flashing name. Just as a, little incentive for people to throw more money at me. There you are. Yeah, I figured I can't like draw or whatever or whatever. So there are a few streamers that there are art streamers anyway that draw you and draw a little doodle for you when you sub or something like that. I can't do that because I can't draw. So I figured I could do this. It's like a big thank you kind of thing, which is nice. So, but yeah. Let's see if I broke this. Yep. Well, it's still broken from yesterday. That's okay. Yeah, because I haven't actually fixed anything yet. All I was doing is I was just reorganizing some stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's first commit this. Actually, let's commit this first. Huh? Why did I remove that? 27. Oh, that's the second name table. I'm gonna leave game this one uncommitted for now because it's still broken. What are the other ones? Runner and title. Runner. Oh, that's still broken stuff. Okay. And title. Not title. Title trans. Trying to use Vim bindings in less, and it's not working. Okay. So this one, get title trans. And clean up title trans ISM. No. I forgot about that actually. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of title I would give, because I can give a title like in the affiliate settings and everything too. Where is it? Yeah, I can give like titles to these things, but I just don't have titles. Dev slaves? No. I don't want to get banned for a misunderstanding. Code monkeys? Maybe that? Alright, so this is remove some unused, or this is going to be remove some unused code. Add a bunch of comments, a bunch of notes explaining blocks of code. Group frame and enemy. Group did frame and enemy blocks of code together. There we go. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so now I need to figure out why this is still broken, like badly. I do have a config. It's very minimal though. It's a like a small standard config. Where's So this is my config here. The biggest, the most, what's it? Well, the biggest thing I do, I think, is I turn off all the middle mouse crap that I forgot I actually had on there, by the way. All the color scheme stuff I actually have in my GVim RC. Some consolidation of the backup files, just to keep everything out of my different source directories. Tab stuff, encoding stuff, no wrap, no compat, that kind of stuff. Nothing too flashy. The finished Q-tip brand? I have no idea. I just felt it wasn't as efficient as with regular IDs. It all depends on what you're doing, really. So, like for instance, I don't use autocomplete in a lot of things. The only place I actually use autocomplete is in C# because Visual Studio has it. Everywhere else, I've gotten around not having it. I don't know. Gotten used to it. It's not like there's an autocomplete. Well, I shouldn't say there isn't. There probably is, but I don't have an autocomplete for assembly here, right? Let me close out of that. Yeah, not everything has an autocomplete. I don't really care much for it, so I do not. No, I just use. I just have a tab open of Golang. This usually, and then I'll just say for, where is it? I can tell. Like if I don't remember the signatures of whatever. But no, I do not use autocomplete in Go. I've written some Go on stream too. Were you here for those? It was doing the well, actually, yeah, the generate credits, and whoop, that's the executable, and the bitmap to CHR. I meant for JoJo. My view is on autocomplete is you should be able to write without autocomplete. Exactly. Yeah. For discovery, like for. Yeah, like, so for whatever reason, that stuff isn't presented very well in Visual Studio, so it helps out a lot in Visual Studio for like C# and whatnot. Absolutely. But for other things, like I don't always need that until yeah. But if it wasn't for I will say though, if it wasn't for autocomplete, I probably would not have landed the job I have right now, my day job. It was one of those. Okay, you're gonna write a website in C#. I'm like, wait a minute, hang on, wait a minute. I've written websites in Go, Python, PHP, Perl, not in C#. I don't have access to the internet. Uh-oh. So autocomplete saved my bacon on that one. But the forget on the tracking thing with like the eye tracking or whatever. There's actually a programming streamer that I'll watch every once in a while that uses an eye tracker instead of a mouse, and apparently works really well. IntelliCode uses AI. Was this just a bunch of regex? Oh goodness. Oh boy. Well, I mean, they didn't explicitly say that there was no internet access. But I mean, I don't know. I was naive and nervous, so I didn't use it. I studied up on some stuff beforehand because, like, the recruiter spilled some beans for me the day before, and saying, "Oh, by the way, so the other guys that went for this this interview, the second interview was this, that, and the other thing, and you know you're gonna have to do the right to the website thing." So I knew what I was going into. Yeah, let me see if I can remember how her name's spelled. Give me a second. Actually, I think I'm on her Discord. I think I am. I think I'm still on Discord. Am I? I am. Why doesn't she have anything? Oh, jeez. There we go. You're kidding me. She doesn't have her... Oh, streaming was enabled. Okay, so it doesn't show any of the information. Got it. Got it. Got it. Open that up. Copy. I can't actually see chat right now, so give me a second here. Bear with. And we're gonna turn on stream mode again. There it goes. Alright. So that's the streamer that uses the eye tracking stuff. She's writing her own game in C++, engine and all, and it looks really trippy and amazing. Hopefully, pay attention to visual code on stream. It's more like listen to the stream and watching the pre-game stuff. Yeah. AI and user interfaces. Inconsistent. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the quote-unquote AI stuff is just like I don't feel it qualifies as real AI. If that makes any sense, like I don't know if that qualifies as yeah, no, actual machine learning of sorts. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Where like the most used option is at the top or something to that effect. No, I want game ASM. All right, so now let's see if we can figure out why this is breaking so badly. So we're gonna need a few breakpoints. We're gonna need the first one. We're gonna have to clear out the breakpoints first because these are all probably wrong now. I heard a noise in my kitchen. I think we're fine. Clippy Visual Studio. Fake Pirate, how you doing? Welcome. Oops, not that button. This one over here. How dare you? My addiction to stuff named this one is very smart. What is going on out there? I think it's my neighbors being really loud, so I'm hearing them like bang against the wall or something. There's lots of ifs too, right? It's just a long string of ifs. Okay. What am I looking for? Let's actually open up source code. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's nifty, but that's not what I wanted. I don't want source code as comments. I want source view, please. Thank you. Anthem? I've heard of it. How you doing, Josh? Welcome. What do I want? Title trans. Okay. I should probably like put this is the entry point. Well, that's kind of what that says, but so what is that? Something garbage. Okay, what is this one? Something garbage again. Debug stuff avoids. Oh, we're in scores. Why am I in scores? I don't want to be in scores. I want to be in title trans. I'm doing alright. Can't complain too much. Less movement to mouse. What? Oh yeah. Keyboard movement is amazing, especially for the keyboard. I do everything keyboard shortcuts, or almost everything. A lot that I try to do everything keyboard shortcuts. It doesn't always work out for me, but I try. I strive to. A pretty game boring after an hour. Really? What kind of game is it? I haven't actually like played. Wait, is that the new one that's like more popular than Fortnite now? Is that the one? The arena shooter or whatever? Jetpacks. Jetpacks? What? Apex. Oh, gotcha. That one's Apex. See, I don't follow that crap. What am I even looking for here? Frame column buffer. Let's no those. No, that one is broken actually. Okay, that one is broken. That's 7. And I'm going to turn off tooltip options. Only one shift. Okay, there it goes. So now I have to hit shift for that box to come up. Goodie. I was using that with debugging the study box the other day. Unless you stuff by proxy. I did give away Nier Automata Yorai edition coming in Friday. Nice. Friday is tomorrow. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Did you get it for the PS4 or computer? Out of curiosity. I want that one and I want that one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's one that I'll recommend for the console because the PS4 port is the PC port isn't that great. Like the Yora edition, there's no bug fixes whatsoever in it, like at all. Like the bugs that they had, what's it? A few weeks after launch, still, like only a few weeks after launch are still in that edition. So, consoles were to play that one, honestly. Consoles were to play that one. Okay, so I want to open up the compact name table viewer. There it goes. Okay. So now we're going to reset. And then come down to... Oh, just hit A. Okay. So now we are waiting for... That's not the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do these two like that. Okay. Oh, and I need this open. I don't need it open, but I want it open. This is a view of the memory of everything, the RAM of everything. Yeah. What I really want to pay attention to, actually, I could probably like fill this in during the slide there, but do a for. So funny thing is, the Nier on PC doesn't natively recognize PS4 controllers. Like what? Excuse me? What? Huh? It recognizes. Right, but without installing like other crap. Like my PS4 controller is recognized in other things, but for whatever, I didn't try very hard honestly, but for whatever reason it wouldn't work on Nier. But this stupid controller I think would probably work. Well, I mean, work. But yeah, keyboard, mouse, or Xbox controller. It was really dumb. YTXZ, how you doing? Because they are made that way. No, not because they are made that way. Because the drivers aren't included in Windows by default. And the drivers have been historically terrible. I don't know for PC. So that's actually starting to change a little bit, mainly because of Valve. Yeah. Centucore, how you doing? Welcome. But yeah, so mainly because of Valve pushing for support on that, because Steam will, I think, recognize it without any extra drivers or anything like that. It will recognize PS4 controllers. Plug and play. Yeah, Steam kind of fixed that, yeah. And every day a new player comes in and saying the PS4. Oh no. Yeah. So it's Sony's thing, because they're like, well, Microsoft is Xbox, and you know Sony doesn't want to give, I don't know, their I don't know. So they don't want to cooperate. How about that? They don't want to cooperate with another company because they're stubborn or some BS. I don't know. All right. So anyway, generate a column. That's the wrong window. I need to focus on. Oh, this is going to be hopefully right there. Good. It generated correctly and looks like it buffered it correctly. Good. Then we're going to go over here. And let's see if it draws it correctly. So it should draw it right here on these four, the first four meta tiles. So I'm changing the column high address because normally the draw column routine will draw between the first two name tables, but I want to draw on the third name table that wasn't necessarily accounted for at the beginning. Okay, so that one draws. That's good. And I reset the tile column high address because I think that breaks things if I don't. Okay. So it only drew one of them, number one. That's the first issue. So this value needs to be 2. So temp Z is the number of columns to generate. Oh. Make. There it goes. And then we do that. And then we're going back to the title trans. And I also want to drop one on the game init as well. There it goes. And it looks like those are still good, so we're gonna get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, why not? Raw input? I don't know. They might have done some weird driver crap. But I think, I don't quote me on this, but I think they were working with Sony on that. Like directly with Sony. Getting on their case about it. Alright, so buffered one. Oh, I probably buffered one. Let me minimize that. I keep misclicking on things. Can't stand it. Yeah, okay, it did buffer. Now it should draw that column. Good. Now it should buffer the next one. Okay, buffer another one. It looks like I did it correctly. Okay, and it drew it to the correct spot. And this is where things start to go a little wonky. Alright. Tile column high address 2583. That's like there, isn't it? Yes, that's there. That's fine. Last buffer is 0F though. That's not correct. That's this column. That needs to be something different. Hang on. Did I reset that at the end of everything? I do. I reset that. So no, that needs to be 17 actually. That needs to be 17. So I don't start overwriting things. Yeah, where's this window? Okay. A. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Steam does some mysterious things now with PS4 controllers. Good mysterious things. Yeah. Yeah, like, it'll... last I checked, anyway, it's been a while. But last I checked, it would, like, I think talk to communicate with the PS4 controller directly and translate that into a generic controller input. So you could use it with games that didn't expect that input. Alright, last buffer is hex 11. So that sounds about right. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Oh, and I actually want to go down to somewhere else. Where is it? Game frame. And give it a Y as well. For draw column. Like I had, like I had to use DS4 Windows before I could use before to use PS4. The Dark Souls, but after the Steam thing though, PS4 controller just works somehow. Yeah. It's great virtual controller equivalent of the X. Yes. Down to the Paradise City. Sure. Yeah, I think that's what Steam will do is just translate it to a generic controller right now. Actually, let's not do the game frame go to location. Instead, let's go to the generate columns. Where is it? No start, no wrap. Game not paused. There we go. Column offsets. Buffer, generate column. Let's go here. Okay. Okay. Draw a column should not have happened first. Why do we draw a column? Because does it think it's buffered? Is that why? Because that could be it. We don't want, that should have cleared it. Drawing it should have cleared it, though. Some kind of magic, though. If you use SEL2, then it reports a PS4 controller specifically, and not something... Oh, really? Huh. Alright, where was, there, this guy. I don't want that button. Oh, this is nice. It actually shows me the source file it's in. That's cool. Is this one? Buffer. Meta calls to buffer. This guy here. I need to add that. Oh, no, I need to add that to what is that? Control click? There it is. Team full on it. Oh. Decrement. Buffer column. Huh. Alright. So Steam can't be either adding an initial virtual controller or replacing it. Must be somehow per application to detect something. I mean, that's possible. That's possible. Like a whitelist of games that work correctly or something to that effect. Because I know they've done some interesting stuff with conversion libraries or headers or something, wrapper headers or something to that effect, for getting DirectX games ported to OpenGL. I read about that a while ago, so I don't know the detail. Remember the details on it. More likely a blacklist of games that need to be. Yeah, but that would probably be a very long list, right? What caused the buffer? Okay, so let's. What caused the buffer? Let's reset and let's see what that actually. Generate. Oh, I don't need the. That. Just about off. Okay, got a column buffer. No columns to buffer. Does draw column have a... No, it just straight up draws. There's a switch for it, isn't it? Column ready. What is this? Not that one. Control click. Column ready. 40. That's where things started to break, I think. I like what Valve's doing because it's taking away the only reason Windows is still a thing. Yeah, same with me. All of my favorite games don't run on Linux, and in this entire setup that I've got going for developing NES games, for instance, is cross-platform. Everything I'm using runs on Linux. I've tested this too. It's actually easier to set this whole environment up on Linux than it is on Windows. Yeah. The only thing that would be a little wonky on Linux is my audio routing. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to take that dive. That might be one of the things where I like go full analog on that and just have a large dedicated mixer for it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my experience with anything other than simple audio control in Linux has not been fun. Where am I now? Oh wait, column ready. That's not. Where is this? Bunch of places. Okay. For column. So that's broken, but I'm gonna store 00 in that for now. Where is it? In this guy here. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting better, but yes. Thank you for the file, appreciate it. Okay. Are those still in the right spots? I guess so, yeah. Alright. Silverblaze, how you doing? It's going alright, how you doing? Alright, so I'm trying to figure out, well, I'm trying to fix, rather, some broken stuff that I've got going on, so. And this one should draw. I don't need that breakpoint there. Okay, we drew a column. Generate and then buffer the next column. And then draw it. There it goes. Oh, nice. What language you working in, out of curiosity? Because of course all the GPU compute stuff depends on CUDA, which requires NVIDIA, and NVIDIA doesn't believe in having good Linux drivers. They've gotten a lot better, again, because of Valve. Valve has been pushing that a lot, I think, pretty hard. So the Valve gets credit for that one. They are getting a lot better though, a lot better. Was that it for that? Yeah, then it's the game init. Game Maker language. Okay, I haven't actually used that. Alright, so it's not broken yet. That's good. And now I want to enable those breakpoints again, the draw column and generate column. So it should hit the generate first. It didn't. Why didn't it hit the generate first? Because it thinks a column's ready. Why does it think a column is ready? What? Why does it think a column's ready? What is this? Shift F10? Shift F10. What is loaded next? 31. I like the whole, like, going backwards thing, by the way. This is nice. The step backwards. Oh, really? Yeah, I have so much fun writing stuff for the NES. So, how do I point it? Okay, column ready is 0 here. Right, sprites. Bit. It's clear. Bit it again. Wait a minute. What? Huh? Yeah, so if you want to have a look at what I used to get to where I am now, do the command !RES for resources. It's got a bunch of links that I've used to figure out how to do things. All right. Column buffer. I can actually get rid of these two because these are working now. Okay, so I hit the generate column. Cool. Where's it generating it? Wait a minute. It didn't. Wait a minute. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? Frame load. Why am I generating a column there? Why should we generate a column? I almost died typing the Don't die. Don't die. So that shouldn't be happening. It should not be generating an extra column there. I think I added that in to see if it fixed anything, and it didn't the other day. So I'm gonna remove that. Neo? No, I don't think I've heard of that game. Oh, good. My breakpoint's just. Oh, this one's broken. Where is this one? Get it? Oh, no, it's not. Still good. Okay. Yeah, no worries. And I do have a Discord too if you want to hop in there and chat. Currently, Bridgewater and I are reverse engineering this lovely little device on Discord. It's a cassette tape player for the Famicom. Yeah. It's an interesting piece of hardware. I still need some tapes. Oh yeah, and yeah, there's a we're a bunch of us are on there, so helpful jokes and code. Did I do the thing? I don't remember if I did or not. No, I didn't. Okay. A. Where am I? No, I want this one and then this one. Draw a column, generate column. Draw a column. Game init. Okay. Column is not ready. Metacalls to buffer 0. Last metacall buffered is hex 11. That's good. I think. That's 17 or something or other. I can actually just do that. Alright. Bit column ready. It's clear. So we're not doing anything. Store 0 and column ready. Huh? Okay. Sure. Column ready. Still 0. Okay. Generate a column. Bit for ready. It is ready. Draw a column. All right. 2582 is incorrect. Why is it 82? Hold up. Well, thank you. I like this keyboard a lot too. It's going to be a shame when it eventually wears out because I don't make this model anymore. it's Cherry MX Blues, by the way, in case you're curious about the key switches. So 2582 2582. Where is this 2582? It didn't increment it. It didn't increment. It's gonna redraw on the last one here. Is that just because Is that just because I didn't have the correct value in this? Should this be 18? No, I don't think so. Not that window. This window to remake it or reassemble it. Load it. Okay. Let's undo these until... That's fine, actually. Yeah. Okay. Not that one. Alright. Column ready, not ready, not ready, not ready. There it is, we're ready now. Okay. So, we want to draw this column. 2584, is that correct? Yes, it is. Huh? Wait a minute. Why did it... What? 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 It generated a column over here. And it skipped 4 bytes. It skipped a column. But that's the one that's being read. So the buffer value is correct. This value is correct, but this guy is incorrect. That guy needs to be 17 apparently. I don't know why. I don't know why. Four. Okay. There we go. There we go. The colors are scuffed because I haven't implemented that part yet. But we fixed the tiles. Okay. That's good. That is good. That's very good. We're making progress. Progress is being had. Diff. Not diff. Status, because I want to see what files are changed. Oh, right. Yeah. It shouldn't be there. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Cannot be the same. Yes, yes, I am. Welcome, King. How you doing? I am writing a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 6502 Assembly. It's not that bad. As far as assembly languages go, anyway. Because I mean, my entire instruction set is this right here. So that's all the instructions I have to worry about. Yeah, it's just a matter of can I break a problem down into small enough chunks to describe it in that language. With a lot of same limits in mind that the NES has, really. I want to see if I can port it to an actual NES card after it's complete. Nice. are you keeping in mind the graphics constraints, specifically colors and sprite limits? Because those are two big ones that I feel would cause some trouble. Everything nice. All right. Am I good with reading algorithms? Sure. I mean, I can read things and hopefully understand them if I understand the context of whatever it is it's in. I'm getting better at it. Like I said before, with my reverse engineering project with Bridgewater, with this little device here. Autoregressive conditional. What in the? Could the title be any longer on that one? What is this? What is this? Okay, so this is some mathematical stuff that's honestly over my head because I'm not that good at math. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Name it. What do I call it? Oh, those are set in other places, aren't they? Yeah. Hot dang, that's a nice algorithm. I actually don't need that one anymore. What was it? Oh, right, I was committing something, wasn't I? This one. Trans. What else was different? Oh, no. Oh, no, because I don't actually want to commit that stuff yet. Because the attribute stuff isn't done yet. Oops. I do want to commit some of this, however. Yeah. So for this, we're going to git add partial or patch. Give me assembly. I have, yes. And it looks really promising. Yes, we're staging that one. Didn't I just? Oh no, I didn't. Yes, we're staging that. Give me a minute. No. Yes. No. 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 That's a big one. Oh, this all attribute stuff. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that one either. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. There we go. But yeah, so in relation to WebAssembly, it looks very, very promising. I'm just not too happy that it can't directly modify the DOM yet. So it still has to be bootstrapped by JavaScript. I don't like that. Mainly because I really don't like JavaScript, but you know. And not status. I want diff. Got it. Start. You made me type start. I don't know why. I don't. Okay, so this is fix loading and drawing the two off screen buffer columns. Does my smug not work? Did you misspell that? Great if people appears DRM or BS. Yeah, well, I don't like the DRM point or part of end of things in general. But it does mean that you can compile things to an intermediate language or intermediate representation, IR, to, in theory, have it run a lot faster than JavaScript could run and be a lot smaller than JavaScript because bytecode is smaller than ASCII text. So, and it's faster just to download the bytecode instead of download a gzipped version of the JavaScript and then extract that, then parse it, and then run it, you know? But the DRM thing, that's always going to be there, unfortunately. Alright, so this load and draw two buffer columns off screen on the third name table. That gets swapped to the second when the game state changes. Proprietary APIs for WebAssembly. Yay! Really liked when GDPR went out. Loading 30. Yeah, right. I heard about that, and that was hilarious and sad at the same time. I don't run it in my my incognito window here, but on my other windows, I've got a bunch of extensions going that are all like, you know, I'll bring this one over. So I have a bunch of extensions that are like the Privacy Badger, HTTPS everywhere, some AdBlock stuff, and some other BS that I've got over there. But yeah, so I used to block all JavaScript by default, but now which one does that? There's one of them that does that. I forget which one actually does that. Is that on that browser? It might be in. Oh, that's in Firefox. I've got script safe, which is a it blocks some JavaScript. All I know about development is HTML and CSS. The browser loads JavaScript on two websites. One is Twitch and the other is OGS. Yes, it's really a shame, like, how many websites break when JavaScript isn't available. Yeah. OnlineGo.com. What? Oh, is that like what's it? Oh, I was wrong. Okay, it's just the game Go. I was thinking Golang. This is pretty neat, actually. Are these like live games? Or something? Oh yeah, they're live. Oh wow, neat. Invert colors and block. But yeah, I've got a bunch of extensions that nuke stuff on different pages. Oh, I love Golang. In fact, I even use some of it in my current project here. Like a script that I use for generating my credit screen. That's this right here. So this file, this program is written in Go, and it reads in a CSV file. This one right here, the CSV file, and it spits out assembly. No, it's credits data. And it spits out this file here, which is all assembly data for my subs. So this will compile whenever it's different, or recompile whenever it's different into an executable. And I've also got one for well, that's the executable. I want the source file. There it is. One for converting a bitmap file into the pattern ROM, the CHR ROM format that the NES uses as well. Nice, not bad. I'm looking at the functional program aspects are like my pie makes the typing go. Yep. I like Python. It's nice, except for production environments. I don't think it's that good for production. Especially if you're doing anything that needs to be performant, really. Because I really hate the global interpreter lock. I really hate that. In fact, that's one of the things that drove me to learn Golang was the interpreter lock. Because at my last job, I was writing a script to load up various CSV files, transform them into an internal format, and then export them in a COBOL format. And these files had like thousands and thousands of lines in the CSV files, right? So it took a good 20 seconds to do it through Python. Yeah, COBOL. I do know COBOL too, by the way. It took like a good 20 seconds to spit out one of these files. I'm like, wait, that's far too long. No, we need to be faster than that. So I'm like, oh, I know. I'll just spin up some extra some extra threads. It was the same amount of time. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it the same amount of... Oh, it's all in a single processor thread. It's multi-threading, but not. So there's some hoops you got to jump through to actually get more than one processor going, a processor thread going for your multiprocessing, which was a pain, and it didn't have as much of an effect as I would liked it to have. Then I learned a little bit of Go, and I rewrote it in Golang, and it blew the Python implementation out of the water. It just completely destroyed it. Like, seconds, it was done with like 10 files. So, yeah, that right there made me really, really like Golang. So, actually, I was committed to something, wasn't I? Yeah. This what's the second thing changes. Colors are still are borked for the second name table. Yeah. Okay. So now we can continue on what I wanted to do mostly the other day, which was give each meta tile its own palette, which is all down here somewhere. This stuff right here. So these are all the meta tiles, and the palette ID is this last byte here. This byte right here. Yeah. Where's step 3 where you wrote it in C and it took 2 weeks to rewrite it, but 0.01 seconds to run. No, it was mostly, honestly, the limiting factor was mostly disk I/O for the Golang one. That and just how many files I wanted to throw at it at a time. How am I so good with Vim? I use it a lot. I use it so much that I've actually got a plugin in Visual Studio, because my day job is C# and VB.NET and SQL. But I have a paid plugin for Visual Studio that brings in Vim bindings into Visual Studio, so I use it all day, every day. Yeah. So if you want to get better with it, just use it all the time. But that goes for anything. You know, if you want to get better at programming, program more. If you want to get better at drawing, draw more. If you want to get better at Vim, use it more. And there's a lot of things in Vim that I still don't know how to do, or don't remember how to do. Yeah, I don't know. Get the movement stuff down first, and then you can do other stuff. Like for instance, I can even run like commands from Vim that I don't, but like I think I can even run see open. Is that no? That wasn't it. Well, there's one where you can pipe it to a new window, the output of the thing, whatever. I thought you smashed your face against the screen. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. But looking to go for a while. Can it kind of be described as better C? Sounds like a better C. I mean, kind of. The way its classes work, classes and inheritance and objects and all that work is interesting. It's different than a lot of object-oriented programs. It's a standard library, to be honest. Yeah. So one of the big goals of Go was to have a very fully featured standard library. Specifically for web stuff. So you can have a website up and running in pure Go with no external libraries whatsoever. They don't call it multi-threading. It's what's it? Co-processing, I think. Something to that effect. Is a lot. It is really concurrency. Thank you. Is reimagined, I guess I'll call it. Yeah. So I saw a talk a while back on how it actually how the Go routines are actually implemented, and it's really interesting. Yeah, channels communicate across threads. Yeah, the way it constructs all that entire environment for communicating between different Go routines or different. They're not really strictly threads actually, but different. Different Go routines is actually really neat. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I absolutely love Go. It's. And one thing I really like about it is I can cross compile unbelievably easily. Like the two programs I've got. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. The two programs I've got in. I'll just go over here actually and do it. Over here. Generate credits and let me actually go to. No one of these. I haven't learned the keybind for this yet. Code NES POCs. What was it again? No, it's source GitHub. Over there. Cannot find the path. Oh, github.com. There it is. There we go. There's like two variables I need to change, and I can compile it for a different operating system entirely. Actually, wasn't there a there was something that I think I know what it is. I think it was this one, right? No. Which one was it? They're a little bit bigger because they're all statically linked. Yeah, the entire runtime is in the executable. What was it? I think it was, wait, what was this one? Yes, here it is. Right. So this is just a short script I've got going that this cycles through different OSs and architectures to build for. So I can cross-compile to ARM and 386 and whatnot on one machine. Yeah, GoArch and GoOS. Yeah. So I just changed to environment variables, GoArch and GoOS, and then just run the exact same command for all of them. No. And it just goes. It just does its thing. How you doing, Sillies? Silix? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, the file to run a web server is literally one line. Imagine for cool. I hit a little bit of a rant. I apologize. Before I hit the rant, though, however, I'm still kind of working on a NES game. Truly wizardry, right? So this game is written entirely in 6502 assembly. Yeah, you're distracting me from working on the game. That's pretty much it right there. The colors are all scuffed. Oh dear, I saw something I should have seen. I don't know if these are correct. Okay. Oh boy. Well, it wasn't necessarily a rant. That one was just about Golang. I just got distracted enough. That's a lot of pits in a row. Oh no, did something? Okay, I thought something broke there for a second. But no, so I'm working on this tonight. Yeah. But yeah, so I've got the colors that I need to fix in this. Yeah, so I need to actually write attribute information or color information to Go stands for Google's Java, and they did it better. But yeah, so I need to write the color info to the screen. I'm actually not writing it to either name table, but it doesn't look completely screwy on the first name table because I write it once for the defaults and I don't rewrite it, so it's not completely broken. It's not good, but it's not completely broken. The second name table though, I don't rewrite it at all, so that's completely broken. Harbor Dash is gonna Harbor Dash. Get everything in grayscale. I mean, there is a flag for that. I could conceivably, but what's the fun of that? You know, I still haven't actually fixed this other color. 16 should actually be 06. That's down here somewhere. This guy. That's been bugging me for a little while. That's not what I wanted to do. Make. If I can spell make. There it goes. What's the fun in Game Boy emulation for your NES? There we go. Now all the tiles are the same color. Or the bricks on the top. You know what I mean. Game Boy emulation. Didn't the Super Game the Super Game Boy, which is the Game Boy player thing for the Super Nintendo, just have Game Boy hardware in the cartridge and like just pass video data through or something? Is that what happened with that? I don't know, I'm not entirely sure, but alright. Would that even be possible? I don't know if it'd be possible. Cause yeah, the Game Boy hardware is different than the NES hardware, especially for audio and all that, isn't it? Oh boy. Game Boy hardware. Another custom. Well, it's 8-bit though. It's 8-bit, similar to an 8080. And that none of the registers in Z80 present. However, some of the Z80's instructions set enhancements over the 80. Okay. Video password is a bit complicated, but it's been done on the NES. We have to embed a Game Boy in the cartridge, but the video interface should be doable. The audio thing is straightforward. Yeah, the audio is just use the extended audio essentially, and just as long as you have the Game Boy hardware in the cartridge, you have the audio hardware in the cartridge as well. You'll need to modify a North American NES for it to work, but yeah, partway between the 8080 and the Z80 with 8080 like instruction timings. Oh. RAM. 32, 256, 512, 1 meg, 2 meg, 4 meg, and 8 meg cartridges. Wow. Yes, he also can. It's integrated sound generation, because of course it does. Oh, I've seen that. I think I've seen that. Is this what I think it is? Yes. This guy's videos are this video is pretty fascinating actually. Where he gets Super Mario World or whatever running on the NES and arbitrary graphics running on the NES. Yeah, that's a great video to watch. Raspberry Pi actually runs an emulator and then just passes video through the NES, which is impressive, but not really what the title suggests. Yeah, like he had all kinds of weird timing things that he needed to figure out how to do. A lot of it's like, okay, the CPU is going to ask for a bunch of addresses. We're just going to wait for the first time that it asks, and then just start blasting the CPU with data because it can't keep up otherwise, which I thought was funny. Yeah. Like, the first time he tried it, like, the Raspberry Pi wasn't fast enough for the NES hardware, which I found pretty funny. Like, he was a few cycles, like, late on whatever he was doing. What is that? There it goes. So Nintendo and Hudson have this tradition of bundling audio hardware on the CPUs. Sega bundles it to the VDPs, the video chips. Huh. Right. I'm getting distracted again. You know, before I get into this, my water's almost empty, so I'm gonna get some more, and I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Water filling time matches up with yours. Is that a good thing? And doing it in a super package of the NES would require re-exposing the ready pin, meaning that there would be an angle for card hopper to do DMA. Ooh. I managed to carefully. I don't know. I don't do too much special with it, but I don't know. I'm used to it now, I suppose. I usually have it up in like a ponytail, like for work or whatever. So I have these stupid things absolutely everywhere. But so you know when someone watches certain animes, when the Japanese they know is eek yamata. I am saving money on haircuts, absolutely. I'm saving even more money on haircuts because my mom is actually a licensed hairdresser, so I just like show up at home and say, "Hey, can I get a haircut real quick? Thanks, Mom." So that's always nice. Only problem is now she lives although my parents live like 3 hours away from me, so your mom does haircuts too? Yeah. Does it bulk out? You put the ball in your head and just drum around it? Right, so what I need to do is I need to do the attribute stuff. I think I have most of it coded. I know I've got the writing to the screen coded, writing to the CPU coded rather. I don't think I have the buffer stuff coded yet. This file's getting awfully long. 1,500 lines in just the game code. Actually, I'm curious. How much of that is actually like? What does that translate to for? Not that one. For actual binary size. This one, I think. Runner bin. Oh my goodness, next to nothing. So this is all the game code here. This is all the credits code over here. Or no, credits data actually. That's just the data for the credits. And this is everything else so far. It's very convincing. Facebook, yeah, I don't go on Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I don't do that anymore. If you've got it somewhere else, that's a different story, but yes, absolutely. Absolutely, especially if you want to get certain things in the NES. I actually don't need to bother with that for my credits because, like, the format that it's in. Actually, I'll just show the data format, the end result rather. So I'm gonna go ahead and die real quick. So it just gotta switch a bank. So I for here. All right, and whoop. I'll just let that run, I guess. And then I'm gonna open up this guy over here. So this is just a memory loadout or whatever. So if I scroll down to go to 8,000, this is all the data here. You can see it reading it. Sure it is. Is it not? Stream elements. And there is a quote. I forget what it is though. I think it's... I thought I had that on there. I guess I didn't. Well, whatever. Anyway, so the format I've got for the credit stuff. So I'll actually open them up side by side here. Credits data. So the blue up here is basically data chunks, or an index to everything. And then I've got chunks of data afterwards, right, which are all these essentially. And each chunk is not very long. It's just the other way around. So it's like, for instance, that right there is one chunk. I think, right? Yeah, chunk 12. 10 long, 10 bytes long, or 11 bytes long. You read these. So this one I actually came up with myself. I this is not the first iteration of this, mind you. This is after a few iterations. It started out something similar to that, a lot more verbose, for everything. But yeah, so it's an opcode, followed by arguments essentially. And these the name opcode is the shortest in data, but it does the most stuff really. It's basically like a macro, if you want to call it that, for a bunch of other things like run length encoding, increment byte encoding, another run length, clearing 32 tiles, writing an attribute row. Did I have another one? I don't think I had another one in there. What were the opcodes I actually had? In there somewhere? I don't remember what the opcodes actually were. Gotta head to bed now. Alright, so we're hanging out with you, dude. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, shoot. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Prime sub. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy that emo you got.
He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
You have 102 degree. What are you doing out of bed? What are you doing out of bed? Feel better. Feel better. Yeah, I would not be a happy camper with 102 degree fever. That's for sure. Feel better. What do I define? Oh, here we go. Here's the opcodes. See, I haven't touched this code in so long that. Yeah, what are you doing out of an ice bath, right? Oh yeah, so I've got an end of data, clear row, increment byte, run length, byte list, attribute, and a name. So end of data is just like we're done kind of thing. I'm not even actually using that one anymore. It's still implemented, but I'm not using it because the attribute one does the same stuff as that one. Everyone's going to this computer all the time. Yeah. Let's see. The byte list is just an arbitrary list of bytes that I don't think I use anymore. Yeah, I don't even use that one anymore. So that's an arbitrary list of tile IDs for a certain length. Run length is a single tile repeated X amount of times. Increment byte is similar to run length, but it increments the data that byte each time. Yeah, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Clear row writes 00, I think, to 32 32 tiles. I think it's 32 tiles. And name does a bunch of stuff. It writes a bunch of blank tiles and an actual name for a length, and it writes attribute data, and it clears a row in there somewhere. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, this is the name decoding function. There. From there all the way up to there. That's all decoding the name. Other ones, like end of data, is 2 lines. What's this? This is decode chunk, right? Second right. What is this one? Oh, this is the attribute chunk. It's a big one. Byte list is relatively short. It's not even used anymore, I don't think. Run length is relatively short. Yeah. Anyway. Right, so I don't actually know if I have any of the attribute code enabled. I don't know if it reads any of it, you know? Like, it might. Really? Buffer column. This guy. Column ready, column ready. This is the one that... Yeah, okay, so this is the one that actually writes the attribute bytes. Oh, attribute ready. Store them, column ready. Does that even happen? Does that code, like, get hit? Start. And we're going to game and buffer column. And we're having a look at this guy here. We actually want to we'll keep that stuff there actually. We want to add that guy there. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Last buffer last gen. I don't need those. I don't even need that one, honestly. Okay. Alright. Hit A. Clear, it's even. Okay. Load last one. What? Oh, the name table stuff. Right. So this is second name table, right? Let me actually bring up this guy as well. Wait a minute. This is going to be completely wrong. Because that's going to be writing over there somewhere. So I'm looking at C# parsers for a tool. I might use some off work time to rewrite C# because rewriting C# because I'm meh. As far as this example, used SQL link syntax. Oh no, absolutely not. Nuffly, how you doing? Yes, this is 6502 assembly. I'm writing a game entirely in 6502 assembly. More or less. Oh, that's a difficult one. So I haven't really encountered it very much at work. So I don't know yet. What I've seen of it, I absolutely hate because it's really hard to read for me, and I don't like it. But thanks for the file. Appreciate it. So I don't know yet. I don't know if it's a more or less hate than JavaScript. That's why does that open a breakpoint? No. It doesn't even column ready is 40. Is this supposed to be 40? Is this supposed to be something else? SQL back in SQL Server. There's the alert. Thank you again for that follow. Make C# great again. Okay, so this has never changed, I don't think. Yep, it's never changed, so it doesn't actually write anything ever. Okay, so that's... Okay. Even... Okay, so these two lines, this one and this one, should toggle this back and forth between FF and 0, 0, or 0, 0 and FF, rather. So, let's see if that is actually true. So having that not toggle means nothing was ever buffered or written to the screen. It was just buffered in the first column always. Whenever I see a sequel, I'm already out the door. Yeah, all right. I just been digging earlier today. It turns out that there's a JavaScript implementation in Common Lisp. Not sure how compliant it is with current standards, though. Okay. Like a JavaScript interpreter? Is that what you said? I can't read. Implementation. Yeah, I guess it's an interpreter. There's a piece of hair in my glasses. There it goes. It's bugging me. You think the most resilient language you use is the language that will never die until WebAssembly takes over, and you can edit DOM, right? I'm looking forward to that. Because Golang could already compile to WebAssembly. It just still needs to be bootstrapped. Aha. Okay. It didn't flip it back. Why didn't it flip it back? Even. Increment that. Because I don't jump anywhere. Huh? What? Oh. Because I'm doing it in the wrong spot. I'm just doing it in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Finally, I can write WebAssembly. Yeah, all right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I can expect that it actually compiles JavaScript onto CL closures or straight up CL source and gets passed to compile. No, just no. Well, you don't want to debug those? You don't want to debug those, Jojo? The entirely stack-based programs? You will not. So that makes me like want to try. Honestly, I've never written a program in BF. I've written an interpreter though. Typed? That's a thing? Is that a thing? Is it? Derivatives. I don't know. As a fourth emitter, I find your distaste for stacks disappointing. Yeah, right. It's not. Okay. All right. Because I mean, it doesn't have any idea what types are. Everything's an integer. I was hopeful was a troll here. Oh. All right. So this needs to happen a little differently. Okay, that'll work. Oh, and these little jumps like this. I found a little trick that the study box uses to save a byte. Then load up a immediate value, and then branch not equal over another immediate load immediate value. So it just saves a single byte instead of using a jump. It's a branch always, basically. It threw me for a loop for a second too, because it was something that was like load x 5 branch not equal to whatever, right? Label 1 2 3, but then right underneath it had like load x 35 and then the label of L 1 2 3. So I was like, wait a minute, hang on, what? You always know what's gonna be the. Oh, it's saving a byte because that's only 2 bytes long, but a jump is 3 bytes. So, yeah, that threw me for a loop when I first saw that. So this should work. Actually, I'm gonna skip or not even. How about that? There we go. Okay, so I think the first, where am I going? The first two columns, the ones that are actually miscolored on the screen right now, are not going to be colored correctly the first time around. They might be the second time. We'll see. Just like the esotericness of JavaScript being used in production. Yeah, I don't like JavaScript. I don't like JavaScript. Well, you guys know that. Oh, I missed some chat. It's already a Bizarro stack language. Is it? There's actually an extension to BF to bring in IO, I think. There's some extensions that I haven't implemented in my interpreter yet that I do plan on implementing eventually. Because then I could rewrite I can rewrite the parser end of things to run the what's it? Oh, it was something really stupid. The X10 language or whatever. I don't know. It was something really dumb. It was a joke on like resume stuff, like Rockstar developer kind of thing. So someone actually made a Rockstar programming language. Really? I was only stack based. I didn't know that. It's not like the it's like the not as good version of Lua, but that's way more popular. Yeah. There's one programming language out there called English. I wouldn't be surprised. Programs are more concise, really, for stack based. All right. If you insist. If they insist. I need a breakpoint somewhere, don't I? Where's the breakpoint? That'll work. So we're going odd. Okay, and then we're going even. And jumping over there. It ain't right, isn't it? The question is, will the customer use the stack to get the file name or special hard-coded? Oh, I don't remember. Do I still have that Wikipedia page open? Do not. Let's see. Portability? No. Derivatives? See also. Actually, wasn't there? Didn't I? I thought I did something stupid with this. This is it. The 10x language dialect. From here. Okay, what is this ugly format? Uses extended BF because of reasons, but Rockstar. Yeah, I mentioned it briefly. The Rockstar language. But yeah, so have a look at that real quick. Oh, this. Yeah. I even had it up on screen. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do right there. Yeah, the Rockstar line. But yeah, so that was in a comment of that thread for the 10x language specification. Oh, not that one. Yeah. I wasn't talking about that one. No, this one is the one you linked actually. Let's see. Where's some examples of this? Implementations? No. Oh, there you go. Examples. But anyway, all right. Column ready is 40. Okay, we're good. We're good. Give me the bytecode display actually. Okay, do I? C0. Okay. Column ready. Betting that. Game into my. Oh, there's already a breakpoint there. Shakespeare. I think I've heard of that one too. Alright, so we're going to go over here. We're going to turn on... Oh, it's already on. Okay. So we should see attribute updates happen on the screen over here in yellow. If they happen. Go all the way to the top here. Almost the top. And what we want to look at is attribute buffers. It's zeros. Why are they zeros? They should not be zero. Should they? I don't think so. Well, let's see if it draws them anyway. 27 DC sounds correct. Ish. Draw a column. Draw attribute. Okay. I mean, address is correct, I think. But there's nothing in the buffer. Nothing's in the buffer. So it doesn't actually update any of it. Because the background attribute is 0, 0, I think, isn't it? Yeah, the background, the skyline is 0, 0. So it's not actually changing anything right here. But it is writing it. And it looks like it's writing it correctly. So is it just not loading the data into the buffer? Let's have a look. Oh, clear it so it's right for next right. Sure. It's never being written to. It's never being written to. So that's why it's not doing anything. It's just not writing to it at all. It's storing an address. And I think I just stopped there, didn't I? I just stopped there and I didn't bother going any further because everything else is broken probably. Okay. Even, not even. Oh, I've got to check this again, don't I? Okay, so there's two steps. I got to figure out the address it needs to go to, which is all this crap. Right? Yeah, then, down here somewhere, after I load up the meta column, the meta tile, rather. Oh, so I load up the mask, I do nothing with it. Wait, no, I do. Hang on. Meta address. Nope, I OR it and I don't store it with anything. Right? Add your data. Edit data is an A on the correct bits. Is that true for both of them, though? I don't know. We're gonna transfer A to X, though. Store that there. Transfer X back to A. And OR it with adder buffer +1. And store it in adder buffer +1. Because it should actually use the same mask for both these buffers. Wait. Yes. Okay, so now we're writing the bytes to the buffer. Let's see if this works. I will be very surprised if it works first try. Putting that out there. No, this I don't need this up anymore. Let's put this off screen. I don't need it on the screen right now. Okay, start. Let's get these guys. And not the tile column. Let's get what is it? Adder address. There it goes. 8080. That sounds about right. I don't know if that's correct though. A. Let's have a look. This would affect in programming. No other language, average bugs per 1,000 lines of code tends to remain fail. Really? Huh. No matter the language. That's interesting. Okay, so A. Alright. That ain't correct. Wait, yes. It kind of is. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correct. Let's see what happens. Let's turn that off. It ain't correct. It ain't correct. The more that you can do per line of code, the more features you can have for the same level of code. Really? Alright, so it's missing the first two meta columns, which I expected. What I didn't really expect is for just to break like this. So essentially it's not writing anything correctly. It's just not writing anything correctly. What did I give a different palette to? Nothing, and let's see, ground, okay, sky, I give sky AA, obstacle, let's give obstacle 0, 0. And pit will get FF. Those colors will be wrong. Well, they won't look right, but if I can get the colors consistent, that'll be great. So what does this actually look like? It's full of features. It's actually... Is my emote broken? Because I don't actually see that show up. Does that show up on stream? I missed it. Does that show up on stream? Huh. Bigger, better C. The better C programming language, or BCPL? Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Why does that sound familiar? BBC. How about something like C equals C plus 1? No, it's still not. It's only ever putting in 8080 nothing, isn't it? Isn't it? Or AA rather. That one's, why is that one 00? What? $80.80. Wait a minute. Oh, well, I'm... Wait a minute. Oh, jeez, I'm doing everything just wrong, aren't I? Okay, well, I'm only supposed to be doing one of them here. Top. Bottom mask. Store that. Buffer +1. I prefer to use C quad plus. Also C sharp. BCPL predated B. Yeah, which predated C. Yeah. The joke pre-C++ was the most, was the next one would be either D or P. Nobody knew which. Yeah. So, they just, you know, threw a wrench into things and, yeah. Only the .NET Core version is also known as .corp. Okay, so I think I'm actually writing them in the right place now. Let's find out. That's the wrong tab on that. Okay. That was my script to, well, not my script, but a script to connect my foot pedals to OBS. So I can switch scenes and mute myself with my feet, which is nice. .core. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Apologize for pronouncing that wrong. Servers isn't so subjective. Pearl? If that counts? Does that count? I don't know. It feels like C. That's why I'm saying it. Pearl feels a lot like C in the way it handles its objects. That doesn't seem right at all. Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all. Whoa, what in the world? Okay, well, it's different. It's wrong, but it's different. Which I guess is a good thing? I don't know. It's even more different now. Wait a minute, does it have the fire hydrant's correct? Isn't it? Palette 3. The fire hydrant's correct. Is it? No, it's not. It ain't. Okay, well. No, Vim is not connected to the foot pedals. It has no goal flag. It's just until you can't jump anymore. This is what happens. It's just infinite. But if you jump over a game. So I thought about doing a bunch of stuff like that. Like one that was the Konami code that would just spawn a wall that you can jump over. Like it was impossible to jump over. I haven't actually implemented any of that. I've only half implemented the pits for. Now that I think about it, I still need to finish that. So that was my yeah. That was your idea, I think. It wasn't my idea. I know that much. I'm claiming ownership. Whatever. MIDI foot pedals, USB MIDI adapter, MIDI keyboard input driver. So the reason I've got this going right here is because I don't want a keyboard mappings at all. I don't want the keyboard. I want it direct MIDI control, which is what this does direct MIDI. So this is a little script that reads my MIDI controller and talks to OBS over a WebSocket to change scenes and things. So it doesn't screw with any of my keybinds across whatever I'm using. Yeah, that was one of the big goals for me for any kind of like a thing. OSC. I've had months. What is it? Oh, the name of this game. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the voting in like so long. Let me bring it up real quick. Open sound control. Oh, the MIDI thing I'm using does more than sound. It actually switches scenes for me as well in OBS. Let's look at that. Really? That's winning? Okay. Let me bring this over here. So first choice, this one right here is winning. Second choice is tied between that one and the first choice. 6, 7. It's 4 and 6. 6, 6. Those are both 6. 7 and 4. So I mean, this one wins. I'm still leaving it up, by the way. I think I actually turned off the timer for this, so it doesn't like announce the link anymore. Yeah, that link. So I haven't, for anyone in chat that isn't aware, I haven't named this game yet. The working title is just Runner. Play Blaster Master or something over MIDI. I was thinking about the inputs from one of my MIDI controls to an emulator. Oh, that'd be interesting. I don't think it would work without some sort of plugin though for the emulator, or some MIDI aware interface for it. Yeah, because it works. Zapdos the game. Yeah, it's in there. I don't know why it's in there, but it's in there. That one's probably Mia. I think Mia was that one. All right, let's individual. Oh, not that. Just give me. Can I download the list? I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later. Ryan let me actually turn on the. It is Elements, right? Yeah, Stream Elements. Let's turn on the timer for that again. Oh, jeez. Okay. You can vote more than once, yeah. No, I don't want OBS Live. Go away. Whatever. Timers. There it is. Okay. Timer was off, so I didn't. It wasn't spamming it before, but. Okay, so I think it's loading up something incorrectly here, or masking it wrong, or something is going on that it shouldn't be happening. I don't know what. Oh wait, it's only got the top and bottom byte. But I don't know if it has the correct mask loaded. That might be it. I think the mask is out. Well, let's just break there for now. It wasn't me. I was a little bored at work the other day, and I was watching Mia's stream, and there was a straw poll that she made. Because I don't know if anyone here is familiar with anything in that stream, but there's a mod over there in that stream that does not have admin privileges on Discord. So she put up a straw poll to be like, should this guy have admin privileges or not? And it was really, really close. I didn't want him to have admin privileges. So I found a bot that worked with straw poll and proceeded to put in like 90 something votes for no. They noticed pretty fast, but I mean, I found it really funny. Yeah, he's actually asleep right now because he's in on the other side of the planet. But he actually won that poll. But I mean, whatever. Because I kept track of how many I sent to it, right? But yeah, he won that poll. Which was at least one of them. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people would have wanted that, honestly. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure that the poll was consensus. Trexie? Oh, game name. Gotcha. Oh right, I need to actually break on these things, so I need to boop. There it goes. Odd. It's not odd, but we still want to load the stuff up. Why is something in that? Let's actually not break there. Where is it? There. Okay. So next time that one hits, we're fresh. Good. I'm here awake in Sweden. What are you doing awake? What time is it over there? Out of curiosity. But it's what time is it over where he is? Hang on. For some reason I have it added as a time zone on my phone. 4:44 a.m. So he might be awake. I don't know. I mean, he's usually pretty weird on that. 3:44. Yeah, what are you still doing awake? What are you still doing? I appreciate you being here, but what are you still doing awake right now? So the even odd thing I think is broken. Number one. Why doesn't it show me what that should be? That or is that only in disassembly view? It's only disassembly view. Okay. Mask left. That sounds right. Okay. You have an assignment due tomorrow? All right. Well, we don't on Twitch. Again, I appreciate it, but I mean, okay, C0. That's the mask. C0. Okay, so we want the bits 7 and 6. Okay. So loading that up, we have the mask. Loading 0 and X. 0 and X? Or loading 0 and X? Increment that for a reason. Why do I put it there though? Is it tomorrow or is it technically today? Because it's more, yeah. Doesn't help seeing you get with NES games. Really? You actually got these running? That's congrats. Nice. I don't have any like school assignments because I'm not in school anymore. All right, so we're gonna take AA and we're gonna AND it with C0, which should give us C0. It didn't. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so A is just... 80 is correct. 80 is correct. I can't do bitwise operations apparently in my head. Okay. Alright, so that is correct. Oops. For that one anyway, I think, right? Because that's the first tile. First meta tile. Wait a minute. I'm not writing it correctly. I don't think. Am I? The 4 years of college, I skipped class for the first time on Tuesday, which is such a rebellious bad boy. The biggest problem was changing the path for compiling the game. The path altering the make file did not work for me for some reason. Really? All right, what operating system are you using out of curiosity? Is it Windows or is it Linux or something? Or Mac? I was writing a paper due in the evening class at Arctic. I didn't start the paper until after I would have been home. Mac OS. Okay, so I haven't tried any of this on Mac. In theory, it should work on Mac. In theory, but yeah, I don't think you can compile. Or the Mac build of Messin, I think, is a little wonky. I don't remember what Sour said about that, but yeah, I'm glad to know that it does actually work on Mac though with some squeaking, so that's nice. And yeah, he's pointing out like mistakes that I'm doing in the code because I don't know, he can read the hex values and know what the instructions are. But yes, I don't think I'm approaching this correctly. Yeah, he knows my code better than me. Probably. So for each column, there are 4 pieces of information I need to write across 2 bytes. Right. Oh, it's a loop. I have a loop, tile loop. That goes back up there. Oh, I think that's correct then. No, not paying all that much attention, but I remember how some of the attributes looked wrong. Yeah. Yes. You did suggest this method of doing it. Correct. I still think I'm doing it wrong, by the way. Like my implementation is broken, but don't know if you saw it, but Richard said, or you're messing up as you write the second attribute bit. Probably. I don't remember what the second attribute bit is, honestly. Okay, so this right here is loading up the actual tiles themselves. Why is it? So it's these ranges that I think. Yeah. I also wrong that I tried to use the export path for Windows instead of Windows. It tried to use the export path for Windows instead of Windows, since OS is not defined on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I can't test any of my stuff on Mac, so. Path names. Figure out where to write. Okay, so I think that little bit of it is not producing the correct. Whatever. It's not doing what I want it to do. Where is that? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Transfer Y to A. Y is 2, so that's... yeah, so that's the third byte, the third meta tile, right? So this guy, finally it's my home with my work computer. Home drive was set to P, and home path was blank. So if I'm gonna put it in P instead of U. Oh, all right. Okay, so this is the third out of 4 meta tiles. So this one should be writing. I don't even know where it scrolled to, but it should be writing like a ground tile essentially, which looks like it might actually be correct. Yeah, I think that layer is almost correct because it's screwing up a little bit here, but yeah, it's screwing up a little bit there, but I think it's mostly correct. I think this layer might also be mostly correct as well. I think. Super Company has an IT team that thinks it knows what it's doing, and they're doing it to... The IT guy said that IE was more secure than Chrome and Firefox, and Firefox wasn't secure enough, so the company doesn't use it. So I had a coworker try to use that line on me as well. I'm like, I don't know if I want to believe that at all. At all. I mean, it's got like extra BS in it to play with Windows. What's it called? The domain controller, like the Windows accounts and stuff. But yeah, it's more secure as a browser in general. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not convinced. Divide by 2. Wait a minute. Divide by 2. So, oh, so no. This is the second tile. The second meta tile. Carry set. So it is the top attribute byte. That's good. Downright, how you doing? Well, that's like their business is to log everything, right? Which is one reason why I'm using, well, I know I use incognito mode Google here, but my search engine, I'm using DuckDuckGo. They will get information from me, but I'm going to make it harder for them. Oops, I didn't want to close that. I didn't want to close that. Someone's got that link to that sound engine thing. Drop it in Discord for me, will you? It's wrapped into Chrome. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Honestly, the only thing I use Chrome for is Twitch, because some extensions are broken on Firefox. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And incognito mode for stream. Those are the only two things I use Chrome for. Yeah, I use Firefox for everything else. You can't see it because it's hidden by the menu bar thing, but I've got Firefox over here open. It's actually on a manga right now. Not to Google. They're different companies entirely. I can't hit open last close tab because I'm in incognito mode. No, it doesn't open. Again, it doesn't open that tab because I'm in incognito mode. Let me make sure that I can. No, I want. Where is the tab? This tab. Yeah. So if I do it like over here, it opened it on the other screen. Okay. Watch this bring up something terrible. Oh, there it goes. Stream elements. Works over there because that's on incognito mode, but yeah, it doesn't work on incognito. If you take it out, it won't work. Ah, well. Oh well. But yeah, incognito doesn't keep your history at all. So it doesn't. No, it doesn't save that. Control and support. Yeah, but that's like not going to be a thing soon, especially with Edge, actually, swapping out their rendering engine for what Chrome uses. Yeah, group of tags. Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, anyway, so we're on the second... What else are... Toggle to again, range 0 to 1. Figure out if it's... Did I need to do that? That's where it's breaking, I think. Upper byte. Oh, wait, I need to save that somewhere, don't I? And then use that down here. Transfer Y to A. Why is there a sound? I use this when I need to take a picture. What's this? I don't want to use. I don't want to show my tabs. I just went from like to active real fast. Well, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on my my NES game. Currently, I'm trying to figure out why my implementation of writing attribute data to the screen is broken. That's why the tiles are awkward colors in places. Yeah, so all these two tiles right here, like the top and bottom, should be the same color. They're different for whatever reason. Same thing for the upper half of this playfield. Yeah, I mean, some of them are gonna be wonky colors. Like the this meta tile, I think is actually the correct color. The yeah, make that a little bigger. Like this first spikes and the second spikes are actually correct, I think. So I changed those, right? Yeah, so those are correct. Mostly. This one's not correct, the one after all that. And the other two rows aren't correct at all, but you know. Oh yeah, everything is tile-based, because that's how the hardware operates. There are games that try to hide the grid. There's other games that play into the grid, like Super Mario World, for instance. Or Super Mario Brothers, not World. Play into the grid a lot. They embrace the grid. Yeah, so it's all 8x8 pixel tiles and 16x16 pixel blocks. Yeah. Even in games that don't look like that. Yeah. And here I'm using meta tiles. So each meta tile is 2 individual tiles. So you'll see it actually line up with the current grid, which is the color grid, the attribute grid. What's highlighted there, that little white square, that's an individual tile. And you'll see the little indication in the bottom right-hand corner change to that tile. So first, this fire hydrant is made up of 4 separate tiles. But I'm referring to it as a single meta tile, which is why it's one color. Oh, it's a different color than the other things. But yeah, even games that don't look like they're done with blocks are done with blocks. They just hit it really well. Yeah. Where was I? It's over here somewhere. I've been writing NES titles for about, well, this is my second title, so since like September? Like 2019 NES release? I hope this is going to be released this year. But yeah, so thank you, Jojo. That's the first game I wrote, which was Pong on the NES. And that one was off the tail end of a tutorial, which is why it was Pong. This one is from the ground up, all original code, with well 99% original code. There's a macro file in there that I didn't write, for tell me how the NES headers, because I don't want to bother with that. But yeah, this is I've been working on this since October. From the ground down. And yeah, and NES games are still being made, by the way. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I got one in the mail the other day. It's not all these, by the way, but this guy right here. This guy right here is a brand new NES game that I got in the mail almost a month ago now at this point, I think. Nebs and Debs. It's a little platformer that I was actually playing on stream for a little bit. And I still need to finish that task of that, by the way. But yeah, so this was written for originally it was written for a NES Dev competition, and then they fleshed it out a little bit more and made a full-fledged game out of it with a yeah, I had to talk about the task with a cart and everything. So this was all done via Kickstarter, and the copyright of this game is 2018. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can, but you can't see that. Can you see it on this one? No, you can't. Okay. Thank you again for that follow. And I have 2 more NES games coming in cartridge form around April or so. So. And if you're curious if this actually runs on real hardware, it does. In fact, let me update the thing. Where is... There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. There. I still really want to get this. You got in trouble with how much you spent. Yeah, I can see that happening. I could certainly see that happening. Mr. Red Badge there. I'm allowed to sub, but not get bits anymore. Almost had... Oh, wow. Oh, oops. Oops. Jojo. I mean, I just deleted the wrong file. I appreciate it, but like, you know, don't go overboard. Almost 800. Good lord. I'm in a couple. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money to throw at Twitch. Oops, not that one, this one. Alright, yes, replace that. Close out that. Not a smart move, I admit. Yeah, you think? I mean, like I said, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Thank you. But, there. And let's see if my Everdrive still works. Good, it does! Alright, let me get my other controller here. So I didn't show you this the other day because I didn't get a chance to actually fire up this, but this is a controller I found in the shop because yeah, it's a new controller. It's for a cause. Yeah. But yeah, so this is actually a terrible controller. It's got little pads on the bottom that, like, I guess don't. This is underneath it. What was underneath it? There it goes. There it goes. Okay, so now it's like stuck to the desk almost. My desk is kind of crappy though, so it's not really holding. But yeah, so it does actually run on real hardware. It doesn't have any sound in it yet, but yeah. What? It wrote a byte wrong. It wrote a byte wrong. 90F1. Okay, we're gonna come back here real quick. I'm gonna reset that. Oops. Intercede. Oops. 90F1. Start game. I need to undo these. What? That darn USB. Oh, that's yeah. I should probably make a clips channel, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do that after stream. Which should probably actually be soon, because it's a little after 10 o'clock now, so it's getting there. But what? It broke because it wrote the wrong tile. Why? I mean, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $88. That's like correct though. What? 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 But I hosted them like the last time I was streaming, so I rated them. So I don't want to like rate the same guy every single time. I mean, they're great guys. Don't get me wrong. But oh boy, I don't know if you can hear that or not. My neighbors are busy upstairs. Yeah, it was that recent, yeah. So I thought I fixed this, but I guess not. So we're gonna drop a note. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll tell them to have their kids stop jumping. Yeah, something like that. Seed. What was it again? 90F1. 90F1 is broken. Someone fell over. yeah, JoJo's got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what where's my status here? Oh, I changed the palette there. That's fine. Commit. Fix Skyline palette. Yeah, there we go. Last Wednesday, blah blah blah. Oh, well, Storm Life is like 2 super lanes. There's work and school each day, and it feels like a week. Yeah. They're done already up there. That was fast. Get diff runner.asm. I'm not gonna commit this stuff yet. I'm gonna push everything else though. Okay. Yeah, because that ain't fixed yet. Yeah. My sense of time is a little messed up. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, so I think I might just call it for tonight. that last bug right there, it's just because I thought I fixed that where it shouldn't be broken there. It shouldn't be broken there at all. I can even see the spray 0, but yeah. So let's see if there's anyone live to go say hi to that we haven't seen in a little while. Let's see. When was the last time I rated Grim? Anybody know? Anybody know? It's been a few weeks, right? It's been a few weeks. Oh, this guy's up. This guy's not very, very often. He's also doing NES games. He's the only other guy I know of on Twitch that is writing NES games. So yeah, let's go say hi to him. Let's find out if he has chat up on screen. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If I can type correctly. Yes, this guy is also I can change that. This guy is also programming NES games in assembly, and has got some C code to help him out, it looks like. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back on, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. Movie night is on Saturday. Details in Discord. So yeah, join that if you haven't already. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.